Welcome to The Know. I'm Meg Turney.
And I'm Blaine Gibson.
And we're gathered here today to discuss something of the utmost importance, something so essential to the everyday lives of millions of Americans that to live without it seems utterly impossible.
Tinder?
Actually, for once, you're right, Blaine. It is Tinder.
Awesome.
And now that it's got you hooked, it wants your wallet, too.
Yeah, you see, Tinder has a new premium service called Tinder Plus, which makes a plethora of new features available, including the ability to turn off ads and change your location so, you can hook up with the ladies on vacation.
You are so dirty on your vacations.
Yeah.
I have heard. They're also including unlimited likes and the ability to rewind your last swipe. So if you screw up and swipe a hottie left, right, then you can go back and make your most egregious error right.
That's a good job.
Thank you.
See what you did there. Apps add paid premium tiers all the time, so what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is that Tinder hates old people.
It's true, they hate old people.
Old people.
Apparently, Tinder believes that if you're over 30, then you should have to pay more to get the goods. If you're under 30, here in the US, Tinder Plus is $10 a month. But if you're over 30, it's 20. As if turning 30 and being single wasn't shitty enough already, they have to make it even more daunting.
And I got some bad news for our UK viewers. Apparently, your cutoff is even lower, but the price jump is even higher. You see, if you're 28, Tinder Plus is £4. If you're over 28, it's 15 quid. I think I messed that up.
No, you got it right.
Okay.
That's exactly right. And I threw in a little quid in there. Look at us, we're so fancy. In a statement, a Tinder rep justified the difference in cost, saying, "We've priced Tinder Plus based on a combination of factors, including what we've learned through our testing. During our testing, we've learned, not surprisingly, that younger users are just as excited about Tinder Plus, but are more budget constrained and need a lower price point to pull the trigger." So they use the word testing a lot in that quote, which I think is pretty appropriate, considering if you're on Tinder, you should be pretty into testing.
Yeah, and then they said that you need to, blame the kids, instead of you old, sad, alone type people who have just money to throw out like crazy.
It's really your fault for being so old and sad and alone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they did say in their statement that services like Spotify have special pricing for students, so it's not a big deal for Tinder to do that, right? Wrong.
Absolutely. So Blaine, you are a Tinder expert.
I am.
What do you think of this?
Okay, well, the whole unlimited swipes thing, I think that might be a good thing because that will eliminate spam accounts, because there's a problem with spam accounts coming on, just swiping yes to everybody, and then they're just like, hey, check out my webcam thing. That's kind of weird. But you
How often does that happen to you?
Very, very often. You get catfished on there all the time. But then the other thing with, you can fix a swipe. You just gotta be more careful with your swipes. You don't swipe left if they're hot. You just gotta be very careful. So,
does that happen to you? Have you ever swiped left and then been like, no?
That has happened once or twice, but it's taught me to be more responsible with my swipes. But overall, I think that it's kind of making Tinder this weird place where it's like, before it was super casual and it was free, and then now, they're adding money into it. Just leave it to be. Just leave it to be.
Just let it be casual, like the hookups that it inspires.
Exactly.
For me, I dated back when OkCupid was cool, and even that seemed overwhelming, and you didn't have to pay for that. So I can't really say much about the Tinder app because I've never gotten to use it, but charging people more based on their age is super lame. Yeah. That's just so lame. And trying to use this whole student excuse, I don't believe it for a second. If you really wanted to give students special pricing, you'd let people sign up for a discount by using an .edu email address. You wouldn't do it by age, because that's how Amazon Prime does it, and Amazon could do no wrong. I just think it's a cash grab for people of a certain age who will suck it up and pay for it, and nothing more than that. I say if it's worth it to you, do it. If it's not, then just stick with the vanilla app and be careful with your swipes.
Not only that, but we're gonna see this huge jump in fake Facebook accounts that are people 28 and below. I don't know. Anyways, what do you guys think of the app charging people more based on age? Let us know in the comments down below.
Don't forget, you get the very best in video games and entertainment right here, so make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can know what we know and be in the know on this show.
Heart you. Is that your line?
You did it!